Quebec City is the perfect blend of Europe and North America, with cobblestone streets that echo with stories and architecture like the St. Roch Church, embodying neo-Gothic architecture grandeur with a few Art Deco elements and community spirit. Rue Saint-Jean is a bustling street, a part of the beating heart of the old city, as you can see here. Pub St. Patrick is a piece of history. Housed in a building dating back to the 1800s, the pub exudes an old-world charm with Victorian decor. It harkens back to Quebec's Irish immigrant heritage. For breakfast, we prefer Café Smith, not only this morning. Rue Saint-Jean shows us at once the whole charm of the town. The architecture reflects a fascinating array of styles, from classic stone buildings with French balconies to colorful storefronts that echo the street's artistic side. The Notre Dame de Quebec is built in the Baroque style and known for its grandiose facade, high ceilings, and ornate interiors that evoke European cathedrals. In 2013, we had wonderful weather. Visitors can marvel at its gilded moldings, wood carvings, and beautiful stained glass windows that depict scenes from the lives of saints and the history of the cathedral. Particularly striking is the baldachin, a gilded canopy over the main altar, which exemplifies fine craftsmanship and enhances the spiritual aura of the space. Special masses and musical events are held for locals and travelers. Just on the left, we see the Petit Séminaire de Québec, an educational institution founded in 1663, which makes it one of the oldest seminaries in North America. Turning more to the left, we see the Côte de la Fabrique, which winds through Old Quebec. It connects the bustling Rue Saint-Jean with the renowned Place de El Hôtel de Ville. Completed in 1896, the City Hall is a stunning example of Second Empire architectural style, with a blend of French and British influences. Another turn to the left, we see this monument, which honors Elzéar Alexander Taschereau, the first Canadian cardinal. Rue de Buade is lined with quaint shops selling antiques and souvenirs on one side and brimming with historical importance on the opposite side. In front we see the rectory of the Notre Dame, and behind, the shop Our Lady of Quebec, which offers visitors a chance to take a piece of the city's religious and cultural legacy home with them. Bistro 1640 is set in a beautiful historic building that reflects, if the sun is shining, the architectural charm of Old Quebec, with its classic stone exterior and colonial design. Rue du Trésor is an open-air art market that brings the city's creative spirit to life. It offers visitors a rare chance to experience Quebec's artistic heritage firsthand. We stroll along Rue du Fort. At the end of the street, we stay in front of the Musée du Fort, that brings to life the dramatic military history of Quebec. This small but captivating museum offers an immersive experience centered on the battles that shaped the region, particularly the pivotal Battle of Quebec in 1759. The Dufferin Terrace, which is one of the most scenic and historic promenades in Quebec City, offers breathtaking views of the St. Lawrence River and a front-row seat to the magnificent Chateau Frontenac. This spacious boardwalk is a beloved gathering place for locals and visitors alike, providing a perfect blend of history, architecture, and panoramic beauty. Samuel de Champlain, the French explorer and founder of the city in 1608, is honored by this monument. Perched majestically on Cap Diamant, the Chateau Frontenac was built in 1893 by the Canadian Pacific Railway to draw in wealthy tourists and has since become one of the world's most photographed hotels. Its copper rooftops, stone turrets, and intricate detailing evoke the splendor of French Renaissance castles. The Faith Monument commemorating the 300-year anniversary of the arrival of the Recollet Fathers in Quebec. The Bureau de Poste de Quebec is built in 1871 in classic 19th-century architecture with its sloped roof, arched windows, and intricate masonry work. In front, we do see another monument of Saint François de Laval. The Fresque de Québécois, created in 1999, is a monumental mural. On our right, we see again the magnificent Chateau Frontenac. Côte de la Montagne is one of the oldest and most historically significant streets, connecting Lower Town's Place Royale to Upper Town. The breakneck steps are a historic staircase that dates back to 1635 and lead down to the area of Petit Champlain. Rue du Petit Champlain, a true highlight of the Petit Champlain district, with its cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and quaint boutiques. This charming pedestrian lane captures the essence of Quebec's French heritage. The Fresque du Petit Champlain, created in 2001, is another gorgeous murale creation. Boulevard Champlain is a scenic roadway that stretches along the shores of the St. Lawrence River. It offers a beautiful stroll with sweeping views of the river and the cliffs of Cap Diamant above. Named after Quebec's founder, Samuel de Champlain, the boulevard is a gateway to some of the city's most scenic waterfront areas, blending urban and natural landscapes seamlessly. The fascinating umbrellas in the Rue Cul-de-Sac lead us through the charming Rue Sous le Fort into the Rue Notre Dame. Over the centuries, these streets are developed into a bustling area for merchants and dockworkers, as it was located conveniently close to the St. Lawrence River. After a period of decline in the mid-20th century, the streets were revitalized in the 1970s by local artists and craftsmen, and it has since flourished as a vibrant cultural and shopping destination. The Fresque de Québécois is a 420-square-meter trompe-l'œil mural that blends architectural illusion with historical narrative, drawing viewers into a vivid scene that feels almost three-dimensional. Painted on the side of a building, the mural was part of a project to celebrate Quebec's 400th anniversary. The Funiculaire du Vieux-Québec winds up to the Dufferin Terrace. The Parliament Building, built between 1877 and 1886, is a grand, historic structure located just outside the walls of Old Quebec. Serving as the seat of the National Assembly of Quebec, it is both a symbol of Quebec's political life and a stunning architectural masterpiece. The interior of the Hôtel du Parlement is equally impressive, featuring lavish halls, frescoes, stained glass, and the Blue Room, where the National Assembly meets. The detailed craftsmanship and decor create a sense of both opulence and gravitas, reflecting the importance of the institution it houses. Free guided tours provide visitors with insight into Quebec's political processes and the building's artistic and historical significance. The tours include visits to key areas like the Legislative Council Room and the National Assembly Chamber. La Citadelle de Quebec is a star-shaped fortress perched atop Cap Diamant. This impressive fortification is not only a marvel of military architecture but also one of Canada's oldest active military installations, serving as a base for the Royal 22nd Regiment and an official residence for the Governor-General of Canada. La Citadelle was constructed between 1820 and 1832 by the British, in response to increasing tensions with the United States after the War of 1812. Strategically located on Quebec's highest point, it provided a strong defense position to guard against any potential American invasion via the St. Lawrence River. The site itself has a military history dating back to the French colonial era. Under the command of Governor Frontenac in the late 17th century, initial fortifications were established to protect the colony. The citadel we see today, however, is largely a British creation and stands as a reminder of the colonial struggles and strategic significance of Quebec. The Plains of Abraham Museum is a fascinating gateway to the history of the Plains of Abraham, one of the most iconic sites in Canadian history. Located within Battlefields Park in Quebec City, the museum brings to life the pivotal events of the Battle of the Plains of Abraham in 1759, where British and French forces clashed in a battle that would decide the fate of New France. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like it,